Assalamu alaikum. Guys, we have redesigned our PMP exam preparation course, and today I want to quickly explain why we have redesigned our course and what is the redesign, what has been added or excluded. The reason why we have redesigned our course is that we are gauging the success of our course with two indicators. One is the participants that are taking our course, uh, whether they are taking the exam and getting certified or not. So on that indicator, we are good, and we are our success rate is 98.6 or 7%. So that's a good percentage that we are getting. The other indicator that we have recently added to our success factor is that how quickly the participants take the exam. We were observing this for quite some time during our courses, that usually participants take the boot camp, which is usually 4 days boot camp, in most of the cases in the town or anywhere else. So they take the course, they complete their boot camp, which is an extensive training from morning till evening, and they do not get a chance to go back to their workplaces and complete their usual operational activities. So they accumulate a backlog. When they go back to their workplaces, they get busy in their work. They have to complete their backlog, and there is some amount of disconnection between their preparation and uh, their further reinforcement before they can take the final exam. So this gap is usually quite large in some cases, and in some cases, for even if I take the minimum duration, that is usually uh, 2 or 3 months. So that is not at all that we want our participants to, because if they take this much time to take their exam, their preparation gets diminished. They have to go back and start preparing their exam once again. They will be spending more time, uh, and if the duration is very large, because we have observed even 1.5 year that a participant took the exam. Although he took the exam and successfully passed the exam in the first attempt, but uh, for many different reasons, usually the average that we are getting is 3 to 4 months, 3 to 5 months. This is the average that we are getting. The participants take the exam after this much duration when they complete their boot camp. But now we want this duration to be reduced, so that in the favor of the participants, and we have added one more day in the boot camp. So in the past it was 4 day boot camp. Now it is 5 day, and we have added one more day in order to improve for the participants their duration in which they can become certified and take the final exam. How we have done that? We now our boot camp is 5 days, 5 weekend days. The first 4 days are the same preparation days, and they prepare in the week 1 on Saturday and Sunday, week 2 on Saturday and Sunday, and then there is an additional one day, which is week 3, and that is Saturday. We cover the half of the course in week 1 on Saturday, Sunday. The participants go back to their workplaces. They have Monday to Friday to reinforce and revise their course. We give a small volume of homework to them, which is they have to cover, since our course also provides them access to our learning management system, which is a complete self-paced course which includes video lectures, quizzes, etc. So they go back and the half portion of the course that we have covered in the classroom in the first week, they go back, they revise their course and take some quizzes. That is usually not more than 3 or 4 hours of work for the whole week. And during that revision, they can also prepare any questions that may have that they may have in order to discuss in the week 2 classes. They come back to the class Saturday, Sunday in the week 2, and then we cover the rest of the course. We complete the course, and they have a chance to go back and from Monday to Friday after week 2. They revise the course from our learning management system. They take the quizzes, the online quizzes, and reinforce their preparation, and again prepare some questions if they have. The third week, the 5th day is important. That is the new edition. On the 5th day in the morning, 1 hour is for discussion of any questions that they may have, and after that first hour, every participant will take a full duration 4 hours PMP simulation exam in the classroom. And after that exam, that exam is diagnostic. When they complete the exam, they get a feedback and they get a score of their right and wrong answers. They get a rationale why the answer was wrong, why it was correct, and they get a references as well from the PMBOK guide. So that's a diagnostic simulation exam. After the simulation exam, we discuss any issues that or any questions that the participants may have. After this activity, there is a lunch break, and after the lunch break, the next half day of the 5th day is dedicated for the PMI exam application preparation, which is the second reason why people delay taking the exam is that they are not comfortable in preparing their certification in the PMI application, which is a specific format in which the participants have to submit their experience according to the 5 process groups. So the participants will get a very good chance to discuss the filling of their PMI application for submission to the PMI. By this time, since the participants have taken one simulation exam and completed the 4 days course, they will be eligible to get the PMI 35 PMI approved 35 contact hours. Our course is PMI registered education provider course, which means that our 35 contact hours are PMI approved, and they can submit the references of our course in their application to get to be qualified in that area. The other area that they have to fill is their work experience, which is 4,500 hours of work experience that they have to fill. So in that half, we try to cover maximum portion of the application. We discuss how they will be filling the application, how the different knowledge, different process group experiences filled, and what is the application process, etc. Discussing that in detail. So that helps the participants to sort of not worry about the application, which usually is a big worry for the participants, how to fill the application. And there is some schedule that we provide to the participants post classroom, which is we actually now are targeting, as I have mentioned, that the average is that people take 3 to 4 months after the boot camp to take their final exam. We now are targeting that the participants should be able to become certified within 6 weeks, and that 6 weeks duration includes the classroom duration, which is 3 weeks. So starting from the first day of the classroom, by the end of the 6th week, they should be able to take the final exam and become certified. So this is our target. With that target, I have redesigned this course. After the 5th day, we give them a schedule that includes some milestones that they have to complete. They have taken the first simulation exam. They have started preparing their PMI application. They have made an account on the PMI website. All that is done in the classroom on the 5th day. So they have very little to do regarding the PMI application. We give them a target of 3 weeks post classroom to take 2 more simulation exams, 2 or 3. Usually our participants get prepared nicely by the end of the 3rd simulation exam that they take. Usually people get to a score of between 70 to 75%, and even higher than that by the end of the 3rd simulation exam, and that's a good score. If you are scoring 75, that there is a very good chance that you will be able to successfully get certified in the final simulation exam. So in our learning management system, we provide 7 simulation exams, which are more than enough. As I have said, that people get a good feel of the exam. They develop a good stamina to take the 4-hour exam by the end of the 4th simulation exam. So usually people take 3 or 4. That is the average, 3 or 4 simulation exam, and they become very good, nicely prepared. So this is our course. I wanted to just brief you about the improvement that we have made to our course, and I am hopeful that inshallah with this improvement we will be able to improve the other indicator, which is the duration. And I am sure that we will be able to improve the first indicator, which is the success rate, which is currently 98.6%. That indicator will also further improve. So thank you for listening, and I look forward to see you in the PMP Bootcamp. Thank you.